Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. We are here in Topeka and joined by one of our favorites, Mudbugs Blue Liner, Sam Miller. Miller, thanks for the time. We do appreciate you coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Talk about this experience. You kind of got thrown into Shreveport, and all of a sudden, the next day you're going to Minnesota. Talk about how that transition was.
Well, it was pretty crazy. I was in Michigan, ended up driving 15 hours down to Shreveport. Got adjusted in my new billet house a little bit, and then, like you said, we went to Blaine. Went right back up to the Midwest, so it was a pretty crazy turn of events, but it was really fun.
Did it take a toll on your body going up, down, up, like kind of just getting tossed around a little bit?
For sure. I've never traveled so much in my junior experience so far. It was a little adjustment, but I think it's good now. Yeah.
Did you know anything about Shreveport, Louisiana? Did you know even hockey exists in Louisiana?
I knew that Shreveport has a really great reputation as a hockey team, so I was really excited to come here. I knew I was coming to a good place. So.
Did you know anybody on this Mudbugs team when you arrived?
No, I didn't know anyone. Yeah.
So it was kind of tough, kind of like the new kid in school, wasn't it?
Yeah. I didn't know anyone, but everyone was really inviting and really nice to me, so it was a pretty easy and seamless transition.
I've seen we've all seen what you've done on the ice, and obviously you're racking up points. A nice offensive-minded blue liner. That's your game is kind of a two-way game. Is that something that you've been working on for a while? Is that something you kind of got better at all of a sudden?
I don't know. All of a sudden, I think I've had to chip away at my game, try to get better every day. I've been at different roles before. I've had to be a D guy, a defensive guy, a shutdown guy. I've had to be an offensive guy. So just putting all those experiences together, and I think that's where I'm at today.
First time I saw you, I noticed a little bit of an ethnic background. Maybe a little bit different than the rest of the guys in the locker room. Can you talk about the different ethnicities that because you're kind of mixed?
Yeah. I'm German, Italian, and East Indian, and I think the East Indian is what comes out the most. That's what people notice the most.
That's perfect, because I'm East Indian too. Do you speak any other different language, like German, Italian, or Indian? I mean, I don't know.
Unfortunately not. That would be pretty cool. That would help on a college resume, but unfortunately not.
How does it get split up between your mom and dad? Because I've seen your dad, and I saw your sister. They look sort of like you. And then I saw your stepmom, so it was a little bit different. So can you talk about the separation, just so we know?
My dad, he's mostly Italian and slightly German. My mom is 50% Indian and German. My grandpa on my mom's side is 100% Indian from India, and he moved to America, so that's where it comes from.
I know you lost your mom. How tough was that? And can you talk about it? Do you feel comfortable talking about it? And if you do, can you just tell us how much it's impacted your life?
Oh yeah, for sure. It was definitely a pretty profound experience. In a really weird way, it was probably one of the best things that's ever happened to me. I came so much closer with my family. My family all came together. Learned a lot about myself. I think I matured a lot through the experience. And also my new step family, they're incredible people, and really happy and fortunate to have them in my family's life. And it's been really, really great. It's been tough at some points, but overall it's been really great.
growing up in Wisconsin, is hockey the biggest thing there? Because I know they got Badger football. I know they got all kinds of other things going on. You got Bo Ryan, and Wisconsin hoops. And I know you're a big Badger guy. Was hockey like the number one thing for you?
Yeah, for me, hockey was always number one. I played everything growing up. My dad just put me in everything. It was awesome. Yeah, I played golf, I played baseball, played football, soccer, lacrosse. But
you got a couple of golf courses here in Shreveport. Yeah. You should come check them out.
Yeah, I haven't done that yet, but I for sure will. In this long, warm winter, I for sure will.
So growing up in Wisconsin, I know your dad went to Wisconsin, so you do like the Badgers. Are you Green Bay Packers fan? Are you a big cheesehead?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, pride and joy. Bleed green and yellow.
So what's the best flavored cheese? Because I talk to any Wisconsin guy, I have to talk to him about cheese because we don't know anything about it. We just I think pepper jack's probably really good. I don't know. I think American cheese is all right. I'm a big pepper jack guy. Yeah. What's your favorite?
I'm going to disappoint a lot of Wisconsinites with this statement, but I'm not a big cheese guy. Yeah. Very disappointing. With that being said, though, I just recently I've started to like blue cheese a little bit, and that's one of the weirder ones. But yeah.
Will you put like blue cheese crumbles or blue cheese dressing on salad?
Blue cheese crumble on my pizza.
Wow, that sounds a little intense.
Yeah.
A little hard on the stomach, maybe?
It is. It's a bold flavor, but it's really good.
We're talking to Sam Miller here in the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're staying with the Choates. Talk about how that experience has been. I'm sure you've been through other builds before, and obviously every experience is a little bit different.
Yeah, the Choates are incredible. I love their kids. They are super supportive. They always text us after our games. They cook really well, and it's been great. Like I love me and my roommate. We love staying there. We're really happy that they took us in.
This is your last year in juniors. Have you had what's the farthest you've gone in the junior level?
Furthest away from home, I was in Merritt, British Columbia. So that was my first year junior. That was a really cool experience. Got to see a lot of the beautiful Rocky Mountains of Canada. And
is hockey big there?
Oh yeah, it's huge. It's the number one sport for sure. So it was really, really fun.
And then you have this.
This I've gone pretty. Yeah, Louisiana's pretty far too. So
how different or similar has Coach Soupy and Coach Rich been? Have they been a lot different than any other coaches you've played under, or is this Mudbug system a little bit similar to keep you, I guess, comfortable?
There's some aspects of the game that are similar to other places I've been. There's also other aspects that are different. So it's been a little bit of an adjustment, but overall, I'd say it's pretty similar. I mean, hockey's hockey. You kind of know what you're in for, but so yeah, I'd say.
Who's the closest guy on the team for you that you've kind of built maybe a stronger bond than others? Everybody seems to have that one guy. Is there a guy that you have?
Me and my roommate are really close. Aiden Metcalf, great human. Also Ryan Dickinson, more of a love-hate relationship.
Yeah, he's a little loud. You can get a little loud and boisterous back there.
Yeah, we like to joke with each other, pull pranks on each other. So he's a fun guy to hang out with too.
Have you had some Louisiana cuisine? We're big on our food down here.
I've had some. I've had crocodile. That was really good. Tastes like chicken. So that's. I have not had crawfish yet. I need to have some mud bugs.
Are you ready for the crawfish boil? I'm sure the Choates have told you about it. You got to open it up and all that.
I'm really excited about that. Yeah, and the whole Mardi Gras experience. I'm really excited to experience that.
You've never experienced Mardi Gras before?
No. Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to it.
There might be some floating. You might be on a float at some point. That's Sam Miller, Mudbugs Blue Liner, one of our favorites. Thanks for the time, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
We'll have more after these messages on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show, joined by one of my favorites and an important piece to our broadcast and the Shreveport Mudbugs corporate partner, Jerry DeFatta from DeFatta & Associates. Mr. Jerry, thanks for the time. We appreciate you coming on.
Oh, we appreciate you having us.
Just talk about everything that's going on with DeFatta & Associates. Everybody knows, what it's all about. Just talk about how's business been going and where are we at?
Business is good. The private investigative industry is always up and down, but we do some things that help stabilize it. We do a lot of preventive investigative services for businesses. But we've also, starting in January, so this year we've gotten involved in being able to do remote extraction, cell phone analysis, and spyware scans. And that's something a lot of people are interested in.
What is that exactly?
So obviously, cell phones nowadays, there's so much spyware and tracking other, viruses that can be put on a phone just like a computer. People are concerned about their phones being hacked, privacy issues with their phone, calls being monitored, texts and things. So we're able to come to them, and within a couple of hours, we scan the phone, make sure all the privacy settings are correct and nothing's been compromised and there's no spyware that's been installed.
We're talking to Jerry DeFatta from DeFatta & Associates here in the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. What are your favorite kinds of cases, and what are some of the things that you don't like, and maybe just a little more of a grind for you?
Doing surveillance is always, insurance cases and things. That is, although it's a lot of companies' bread and butter, it's what we do the most of probably. Sitting in your car for 8 to 12 hours is tough. And I've gotten older and I don't have to do that anymore. So when it comes to what I like the least, surveillance may be it. And what I like the most is I personally specialize in employee theft things, where we go in and interview employees, sit down, try to figure out who did it. And I find it challenging to get people to confess. I'm fairly good at it. I also enjoy teaching, going into companies and helping them establish better policies and internal controls. That's something that I really enjoy. The employee theft, anti-fraud type investigation are my favorite. And for me personally, the least favorite would be surveillance.
So with tax season, I guess essentially right around the corner, is this some of your busiest time?
Yeah, it can be. A lot of people are doing inventories. A lot of businesses do an annual inventory every January, and they realize, hey, we've got a lot of stuff missing, don't have a clue where it went. And they call us, we can come in and do an investigation and help them figure out what they need to change and identify who took what what they've lost.
They've heard the contact information from me before, but the easiest way to get in touch with you?
Easiest way is probably go to our website, defattapi.com, or just call me. Our number's listed on the website. Give me a call. If I'm not in the office, it rings straight to my cell phone. So I'm always available unless I'm asleep.
Aside from that, I don't know when you sleep because you have so much involvement also with Shriners. Shriners Hospital did a weekend here earlier in the season. I thought it went well. Just talk about your involvement in that. Obviously, that means so much to you and your family.
It really does, Chad. I've been involved with the local Shriners, El Caribe Shriners, since about 2010. And it's something that my whole family has gotten involved in. Obviously, Shreveport is the home of the first Shriners Hospital. Shriners Hospital treat children, regardless of the family's ability to pay, for any kind of orthopedic, burn, cleft lip, cleft palate, pretty much any issue that involves a child's ability to, get around and just be a child. And it's a great feeling to be able to help put a smile on a child's face. And we really appreciate everything the Mudbugs do to help the hospital. So that's something I'm passionate about. I guess you could call it my hobby. When I'm not working, I'm usually doing shrine stuff.
Oh, it's awesome. And then the Mudbugs involvement with the Shriners now has been going 3 years strong, and it's going to keep going for years to come. Lastly, before I let you go, your daughter Amber DeFatta, one of our regular anthem singers, I have to ask, where did she get the pipes from? Was it from dad or mom, or was it something she developed from a young age?
It certainly was not from me. Her mother probably sings a whole lot better than me, but she by far is the best singer in the family. She's been in choir most of her time through school, and just something she developed a passion for and enjoys, and does quite well.
Yeah, we appreciate her on the ice doing our anthems. A live anthem, I think, brings out that much more energy, especially before game time. I would agree that a lot of people enjoy it.
I totally agree. I enjoy a live anthem no matter who's doing it, and I know she really enjoys being able to get out and do it. As you know, she's a huge fan and also very passionate about the Mudbugs.
That's Jerry DeFatta from DeFatta and Associates joining us here, and thanks for the time, and of course, thank you for the continued partnership and support. We appreciate you very much.
Thank you. Look forward to continuing.
We'll have more after these messages on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back into Stormont Vale Event Center here in Topeka, Kansas. 2-1 lead for the Mudbugs thanks to David Brazil's goal at 19:01 of the first, which cracked a 1-1 tie. Shots tied 6 apiece. Now time for the second period, brought to you by DeFatta and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFatta, at 318-635-9944. to talk about your case, or log on to DeFattaPI.com. So nice to see Mudbugs fans from around the world, including the Luando family, who came by and visited me at the first intermission. Little Miss Isabel and Caleb, and of course, the lovely mother, Miss Jessica Luando, all said hi. I talked to them. It was nice to see they're doing well in Omaha, Nebraska, and the Mudbugs youth hockey family says hello and wishes their best, of course. Face-off is won there by Topeka. They have it around to the near corner. Mudbugs skate from left to right to begin the second. They have a 2-1 lead. Now to the far side there to Peters. Peters powers it into the Topeka zone. Dobis will slow it down behind the cage. Wheeled around to the near half wall. Picked up there by Miller. Miller gets hit hard. Now played up top to the point. Steele's going to hold it there. He'll throw it over to Peters. Peters fumbles it. Now in deep there to Smith. He'll drop it off. Cross ice now to the right point, just wristed in there to Steele. Now skating over the puck there is Smith along to the near half wall. Trying to hold it in there is Miller. Puck kept into there by the Mudbugs, and it's now played back out there by Green. And it looks like the Mudbugs came in off sides, and they did. As we are 57 seconds in to the second period, Mudbugs youth hockey playing another strong role in the Mudbugs' success, and we appreciate everybody from that Mudbugs youth, including the higher execs, of course, the president, Dave Percotta, and Kevin Cook, and of course, volunteer coordinator Sarah Kay, along with Bridget Peterson and Casey Ryan and Tammy Sutton. They do a wonderful job for Mudbugs youth hockey. Off the near side boards, back underway. McCarthy gets spun around. Now to the right point, dropped off there to Smiley. Played back in, kicked in there by Gockler. He holds the zone. Now kissed off the near side window, back out to center. Gockler will throw it back over to Gerard. Gerard now from the far side will throw it up ahead off the stick of Weber. He couldn't handle it cleanly. Now Chisel up ahead. Smiley will grab it, and he'll toss it back to Gockler. The Georgia native has it. Now to the far side there to the Quebec City native. That's Gerard. He'll gain the blue line to the left side. Gerard now from the far corner. He has it thrown in front. It gets blocked. Holding the zone there is Gerard. He'll throw it around now to the near half wall. Oh, hard hit there. As Smiley gets checked hard there into the boards there by Zilich. Played back up top to the point. Brazil's got it thrown toward the net. It gets blocked there by McCarthy. Now played off the far side boards back out to center. To the near side there to Brazil. Brazil now will brush it in to the Topeka zone. Slowed down there by Dobis. To the near corner there to Zilic. He can't whip it out. Now from the right point along to that near corner. Sherino gets held on a bit. He goes down. Now behind the cage. Back to Sherino. Witherspoon's got it. Thrown back up top. Lewis a blast. Oh, it's blocked right in front there by Muchatello. Back out to center it goes. Now to the near side it goes. Over to Salem. Salem dances around Waltman. Comes in. Throws it toward the net. It goes wide of Perrant. Trying to hold the zone there as Martinelli does. But picked up there by Lewis, and he controls the biscuit. Now to the near side there to Brazil. He'll bang it off the near side boards all the way down. Picked up there by Kovacs. Trying to wrist it out of the zone. He can't. Mudbugs hold the zone along that far half wall. They'll throw it in deep. Easily kicked aside there by Dobis. Along that far corner it goes. Now to the near side. Up ahead there to Francois. Francois's got it now along the near corner. Thrown off the side of the net. Picked up there by Peters. Peters now works it into the neutral zone. That's as far as he'll get. Now kicked around a bit. Picked up there by the Mudbugs blue liner. That's Miller. He'll drop it off. There off the stick of Francis, and Francis will floor it in to the Topeka zone. Now to the far corner it goes. Holding it in now, there's Caden Scott. He can't get it out. Now played ahead there by Francois. Francois now plays it into Sandoval. Back to Francois. Quick shot, point blank save. Rebound chance, and Perrant's got it. As they're trying to punch it home, that was Sandoval who crashed hard toward the net. And Francis did not appreciate Francois charging into his netminder as he's got him by the jersey. Not much coming about of it, just a little bit of a scuffle. Brazil's goal, by the way, your State Farm drive of the game. Get the best car insurance by giving my man Ben Tolis from State Farm a call at 318-688-1522. Face off now in the left wing circle. 2-1 lead for the Mudbugs. The difference so far, a Brazil bomber from the slot. Face off one there by the Mudbugs. Steele will drop it off there for Smith. Now to the far side there to Gerard. Gerard now will just rattle it off the end glass behind Dobis. To the near corner it goes. Steele will send it back to Gerard. Gerard throws it toward the net, tipped on it. Rebound chance. Oh, he shot it just wide. That was, I believe, Koklachev who missed that chance along the far side. Now to the near corner it goes. Steele's there. Will seal it up. Gockler holds the zone. Good job there. Oh, and Gerard can't hold it. Now taken away to the far side. Gockler, trouble handling it. Kyler Yo has it along the far wall. Can't yank it in. Now along to the far side, off the stick of Smith. He's got to come off for a line change. Wholesale line change here for Coach Soupy. Get some fresh forwards. 15-20 remaining here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. Shreveport 2, Topeka 1. To the near side. It goes over to Benson. He bangs it around the far side. Brazil now has it. Played off the stick of Smiley as the puck now skitters in to the Topeka zone. Now along to the far side. Chopped at there by Smiley. Played up ahead. Taken there by Kennedy. Trying a lead man pass. It got blocked. Now Green has it. Green skates in from the far circle. Quick shot. Fought off there by Perrant. Net comes off its mooring. And we got a break in the action. 5:13 remaining here in this, or rather 5:13 gone by, rather, in this second period. A 2-1 lead for the Mudbugs. Want to let our Mudbugs know that Mudbugs Hockey on the Air is brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. My good friend Dr. Emile Janou and his awesome staff has your next dental checkup covered. Just call 318-688-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Face-off going to come out of the Mudbug zone. Face-off won there by Weber. Back to Brazil. Brazil go to the far side there to Lewis. Lewis throws it up ahead. He's got Weber stick on it. He came in off sides. Smiley didn't know. Boy, that was close. Shots 8-6 now in favor of Topeka overall. 2-0 in this second period, favor of the Pilots in shots. Big shout out to the Smileys tuning in tonight from Pennsylvania. Glad to have Miss Deborah and the rest of the Smiley family with us. Played up ahead. Faceoff was won there by Shreveport. Now taken away there by Nardicia. Stolen away there by Sherino. Sherino kind of floated up in midair. He was trying to find the stick of Peters. He didn't know where it was. Now up along the middle of the ice. Oh, bumped and interfered with a little bit there was Witherspoon. Now from the far corner, good check there by Sherino. Played up ahead there to Kennedy. He's got some space, 2-on-2. They come into the zone. Now to the near corner there to Nardicia. Nardicia throws Miller down as Miller throws every bit of his body at him. And now played back up ahead there to Miller. Starting to get testy along the far circle. Stolen away there by Kennedy, taken back there by Miller. In deep now to the Topeka zone. 13:45 remaining here in the second. 2-1 lead for Shreveport. It's been that way since the 1901 tally of the first. And now Kennedy, he's got Muchatello, 2-on-1, quick wrister. Oh, nice save made there by Perrant from the far side. He's able to wrestle that bad boy down on a shot there by Kennedy. Boy, Kennedy with a tricky shot, and Perrant able to wrestle that baby down. Public skating going on at George's Pond, including some afternoon skates, including from 1 to 3 this upcoming Monday at George's Pond. Come on out. Makes a great family outing with fall break in session for a lot of schools. Come on out to George's Pond for some free public, not free, charging public skating, but at great rates, I might add. Makes a great date if you're looking for a lunchtime affair. Always like the lunch date, less pressure with you and the opposite sex, but that's just me. Nobody cares. Gockler's got the puck behind the cage of Perrant. Off the stick, back out to center. Smith can't handle it. Back to Gockler. Gockler will backhand it up ahead there to Girard. Now to the far side it goes. Koklachev dropped off there to Smith, and Smith will careen the puck in deep into the Topeka zone. Now off the far side wall, played up ahead to the far side. Fetchko dropped off. Backhander just wide there from Koklachev's stick through the slot. And the puck now played out free as it rolls all the way down the length of the ice. Should be icing, and it will be on Topeka. Tonight's icing's brought to you by Bayou Blasters, cleanest shot on ice. Mudbugs shut out 3 times this year, and it was the cause for concern and the cause of a lot of wrath from the coaching staff. They took care of that tonight early in the first, and they have a 2-1 lead. Yet to record a shot, though, in the second period. Gio Procopio steals it. He'll drop it off there for Natty Shack. Back to Procopio. Up top now to Brazil. Throws it toward the net. Ricocheted on net. Oh, and a left pad stop made there by Dobis as he was moving to his left and able to get back to his right. Now back the other way from the far circle. Quick shot. Nice save made there. Rebound chance. And a nice right pad stop made there by Perrant on a juicy rebound. Boy, Perrant locked in now. Puck now. Checkered back into the Mudbug zone. Perrant with a couple of nice stops. Now, here comes Ober. Quick shot. Nice stick tie up there by Procopio. Natty Shack behind the cage of Perrant. Thrown in front. Ricochets around. Back up top to Martinelli. Martinelli to Kovacs. Thrown toward the net. Wide of Perrant. Brazil's got it. Off the near side window, but not out. Martinelli now will work it in deep. Brazil with a nice stick tie up. He's got it now from the far side. He'll softly love tap it off the far side glass and down the length of the ice. It'll be no icing as that puck was deflected. Down to 11.5 to go here in the second. Off the stick of Sandoval into the Mudbug zone it goes. Peters up ahead. Played there in the frisky Koklachev. Works it in. He'll sling it in now to the Pilot zone. Good check there by Steele. Sandoval now trying to wrestle out of the stick of Koklachev, taken there by Peters, thrown up the middle of the ice, off the back heel of Smith. Smith wants to go, and he just in time there was Corcoran as he's able to clip it back out to center. Puck now is smacked back in there by Sandoval. To the far side there to Miller. He'll play it up ahead there to Koklachev. Spinning around, dropped off there for Miller. Miller now has it. Miller skates in, lays it to the far corner there for Smith to grab. Behind the cage of Dobis. Mudbugs looking for a chance here Played it out of the near side. Benson now able to rumble it back out to center, and he will float it into that far corner, picked up there by Miller. He'll gather it in, and he'll throw it up off the stick of Shreveport, and Shreveport, not much might on that, is able to drub it into the Topeka zone. Shots 11-7 overall in favor of Topeka, but it's a 2-1 lead for the Bugs as we approach the midway marker of this contest. Puck now skipped into the Mudbug zone. The far corner now spun around there is Gerard. He'll drop it off there for Gockler. Gockler off the stick of Shreveport back out to center. Gonzalez has got it. Gonzalez now will just squib it into the Mudbug zone. Off the stick of Waltman. Now to the far corner goes to Gerard. He'll go over to Gockler. Gockler now advances it up ahead there to Shreveport. Gets up across the blue line. Good job there by Gockler to work it back out to center. Taken back in there, though, by Salem. Salem now into the near corner. Taken away there by Shreveport. He can't get past the blue line and out of his zone. Salem, hard check there by Shreveport. To the near corner it goes. Nardicia getting roughed up a bit behind the cage of Perron, trying to wrap it around, thrown in front. From the high slot, quick shot, point blank save, made there by Perron. On a high riser there by Gonzalez, and Perron with another dandy of a stop. And now pushing and shoving in front of the cage of Perron. Laissez la bon temps rouler for Richie Perron. And now more going on as Shreveport getting roughed up. Nardicia has been very frustrated, and he's going in the box. And it looks like we got a break in the action. We do. It's a 2-1 lead for the Mudbugs. Mudbugs go on the power play after these messages. You're listening to Shreveport. Mudbugs hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
All right, we're back here in the second. Love Shark Week, by the way. Shots 11-7 in favor of the Pilots, if you haven't noticed. 2-1 lead for the Mudbugs. They'll go on the power play. Mudbugs snapped out of an 0-for-20 funk as Sam Miller was able to fire in his third of the year. And now the Mudbugs SWEPCO power play will get back to work for the second time this evening. Face off to the right of Dobes. Face-off battle at one there by Topeka. Then the near side there to Oberg as he throws that out of play. Unsportsmanlike conduct is the penalty on Nardicia. Well, the Mudbugs can make this hurt right now. Get one more and add to this 2-1 lead. Looks like Smith got kicked out of the face-off circle. No, he didn't. Face-off one there by Smith. Now over to Miller, just outside the Topeka zone. Now to Brazil, and they're just going to take their time back in their own end and start to set it up. Miller now behind the cage. He'll skate up and glide up across the neutral zone. Just under the stick of Brazil. Couldn't corral it. Koklichev will dish it back over to Peters. Now to Francis. Francis will stash that puck in deep into the Topeka zone. Now to the far corner it goes. Puck popped way up into midair. It's going to go out of play. Look out, Coach Soupy. That goes, looks like it, yeah, went near the Mudbugs bench. 8:33 remaining here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. It is a 2-1 Mudbugs lead. Face-off one there by Witherspoon. Gerard's got it over to Gockler. Gockler has it. Gockler will careen the puck in deep into the Pilot zone. Sherino lets it go along to the far half wall. Mudbugs trying to set it up. That Sherino's got a stick tied up there by Yo. And the puck is yanked back out to center. And Gockler's got to grab it back into his own end. Not much going on here. Down to a minute left on this power play. Kicked around there by Sherino. Gains the blue line from the right side. He's got it now. Throws it back up top. Gockler's got it at the point. Over to Gerard. Gerard now from the left point. Gockler at the point. Throws it toward the net. Blocked in front. Trickling around. Turnaround shot there by Sherino. Save made there by Dobas. Back up top now to Gerard. Over to Gockler. Gockler from the top of the near circle. Back to Gerard. Waits. Gerard now. Back to Gerard. Gerard throws it now down low to Witherspoon. Back to Gerard. Gerard waits. Throws it toward the net. Blocked in front there by Kennedy. And the puck is twisted out of play. Down to 28 seconds remaining on this power play. Mudbugs hockey brought to you by Scuba Ventures. Learn to dive and take trips into Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. They offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Give them a call during business hours at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com. Face-off one there by Shreveport. Back up top. One-timer there by Miller. Save made. Rebound chance. Kicked around. Dobas has it. Smith was at the doorstep trying to slam it in. And pushing and shoving now between Smith and McCarthy. Smith going after the Pilots captain. Down to 22 seconds remaining on this Swepco power play. Big shout out to the Smith family, tuned in all the way up in Anchorage, Alaska. We saw the Smiths at the showcase. I was glad to see them. They were a little nervous about meeting me. I'm not sure why. I'm no celebrity. Miller now over to Brazil. Brazil now cross-ice. Miller now to Brazil. They're playing catch in the backyard. Now to the far corner. It goes to Koklachev. Back up top to Brazil. One-timer there by Miller, but he fanned on it. And the puck is poked back out to center. And that's going to do it for the power play. Nardici is out of the box. 5-on-5 hockey. Lugged in there by Brazil. Behind the cage. Thrown now to the far corner. Taken there by McCarthy. He wants to do something with it. Up ahead off the stick of Green. Trying to get around Miller. Good job there on the positioning there by Miller. Brazil has it along that far corner. Down to 6:47 remaining and counting in the second. Boy, hard hits in front of the Mudbugs bench. Played back out to center. Now Miller will catapult this baby into the Pilot zone. Now to the far corner it goes. Puck now bounced around. Picked up there by Kennedy. Kennedy comes into the zone, trying to get around Miller. Bad pass, intercepted there by the Mudbugs, but they can't clear. Now the puck is knifed back in there by Salem into the near corner. Oh, hard hit. Back up top now. Martinelli in deep. Quick shot, point blank save. Made there by Perron on Green along the short side. Now from the far half wall. Kicked around a bit. Green works it off the walls behind the cage of Perron, who's been magnificent tonight when he's needed to be. Off the near side wall, back out to center. He's got 11 saves in this baby, and we got a whistle. It's like it was a hand pass on Topeka. That's going to bring the face-off down on the Topeka end of the ice. With 5:56 remaining here in the second, brought to you by DeFata and Associates, a 2-1 Mudbugs lead. Stick around for the Bayou Blasters second intermission show. We'll get a word from our corporate partners. Face off one there by the Pilots and taken there by Zilich along the far side. Now spun around. Gockler's got it. He'll wrist it up ahead there to Natty Shack. Couldn't get have passed the halfway point of the ice. Now Yo trying to work his way around that far half boards. Now taken there by Sandoval from the top of the circle from the far side, throws it wide. Anderson will work it in deep behind the cage, taken there by Gerard, getting hassled with there by Sandoval. To the near corner, thrown off the side of the net from the near side of Perrant. Now chopped out there by Procopio. Gets it out free. He's got Natty Shack with Fetchko with him. Natty Shack from the far corner, now behind the cage. Throws it off the near side boards, back up top to Gockler. Gockler now at the point, waits, throws it toward the net. It hit a body in front, and it ricochets back out to center. Down to 5 minutes to go here in the second. 2-1 lead for Shreveport. Here comes Gerard. Drop back pass. Shot save made there by Dobes. Another shot there this slot. Oh, a pad stop made there by Dobes. Here comes Brazil. A shot blocked in front. It goes to the far corner. Now from the left point, Mudbugs hold the zone. They're pestering Dobes. Quick shot there. Blocked in front as it ricochets all the way out of the zone. On a shot there by Koklachev from the top of the far circle. Now whacked in there by Smith. Mudbugs continue to pressure. Sliced around to that far corner. Steele can't grab it. Topeka will rim it off the near side boards there to McCarthy. McCarthy dropped off there for Zilic. A shot. Stick save made there by Perrant, and he'll cover up on the rebound. 4:18 remaining here in the DeFata and Associates second. Shreveport 2, Topeka 1. It's been that way since the 1901 mark of the first. Very nice arena here in Topeka, Kansas. They've renovated it. The county owns it, and they've made some changes. Still trying to fill it up. Not a bad crowd for Saturday night. Miller to the far side there to Peters. Off the far side boards, taken there by Witherspoon. Witherspoon's got his buddy Sherino. Here they come, 2-on-2, quick shot! And it deflected off the stick of Gonzalez into the near corner. Taken there by Witherspoon, now stolen away there by McCarthy. He has it. He'll jab it back out to center. Taken there by Muchatello along the corner, goes around the horn. Thrown to the slot. Here's a Gonzalez, a shot. Save made, rebound chance. It went just wide of Perrant. Now thrown in front. Save made there by Perrant. Boy, that was an alert save as Zilic was trying to zip it home. Now thrown up ahead. Oh, Sherino tried to take off on a break. Perrant, magnificent tonight. Scott comes back into the zone. Drop back pass, quick shot, wide of Perrant. It gets the high glass, and the puck now rumbles out of the zone. And this will go down for icing with 3:15 to go in the second. Big shout out to the Perrant family, tuned in tonight from Gulf Breeze, Florida. Glad to have the very lovely Miss Rena Perrant along with little brother Ryan Perrant tuned in tonight to watch one Richie Perrant wearing number 31 in the back with his dad watching, also the associate head coach, Rich Perrant, behind the bench. The father-son combo here in Shreveport. Played back up top now to Martinelli. Thrown across there to Scott. A shot wide of the far post. Puck now chiseled in along the near half wall. Whacked at there by Gockler. Gets it back out to center. Now chipped across there to Miller. And Sherino's got it. And he'll just shuffle that puck in deep into the Topeka zone. Vizbelis gets roughed up, falls to a knee along the end boards. Weber trying to battle for it, down to 2:40 to go here in the second. From the far side, Mudbugs lose it, now get it back up top, and Brazil couldn't handle that pass. Now along the far side, first one to touch it is Scott. Scott, a backhander, wide of Perrant. Back up ahead, here comes Smiley. Smiley's got it, backhander goes wide. And a stick in front. Now Kovacs. Thrown around, up ahead there to Francois. Francois will finesse it into the far corner and come off for a line change. Gerard, his fellow Frenchman, has the puck along to the near side. Works his way up across the neutral zone. Rumbles into the zone. Gerard coast to coast. Now to the near corner he goes along the end boards. He stays with the puck. He's got Vizbelis all with him. Thrown back up top to Weber. Weber winds, fires it toward the net. Save made, rebound chance, poke just wide. Oh, the Mudbugs had some numbers in front. Back the other way. Here comes Green. Green thrown toward the net. Taken away there by Gerard, and Gerard will seal it off the far side glass, back out to center. In front of the Topeka bench, taken there by Gerard. Gerard can't get it out. Oh, no. Quick shot there by Kennedy. Fanned on it. Back the other way. Mudbugs got numbers. 2-on-2 if they hurry. It's Steele and Peters from the far side. Rather, that was Koklachev. Koklachev now along the near corner. Thrown back up top. It goes to Miller. The Sheriff waits. Now to Peters. A shot. Stick save made there by Dobis through traffic. And Green has it. Green sent it off the glass, but Koklachev steals, but nobody was at the point. Now down to a minute to go here in the second. Brazil now over to Miller. Back to Brazil. Back to Miller. Gains the blue line from the right side. He comes in, throws it toward the net, and it's smothered up there by Dobis. 43.9 remains here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. Shot 16-14 in favor of the Pilots. The score, Shreveport 2, Topeka 1. Face-off now in the right wing circle to the left of Dobes. Battle that, won there by Topeka's McCarthy. And Martinelli has it behind the cage. And Martinelli wants to take a U-turn back. Witherspoon on his tail. And now, stolen away. Oh, Procopio had a chance. He was cutting through the slot alone. Now 2-on-3 comes Topeka. You know how that works. It's handicapped, so Natty Shack steals it. The Toledo, Ohio native. He'll drop it off to the blue line. That's the captain, Brazil. Off the stick of Procopio in deep. They're saying no icing. Now in deep along to the far corner. Natty Shack has it. And the buzzer sounds, pushing and shoving along that far corner. And now words getting exchanged along that far side. Not much happening. The Mudbugs will take a 2-1 lead going into the third. Not much scuffling going on after the period like last night. And that's probably a good thing. Both teams do not need to get into trouble in that sort of fashion. Mudbugs 2, Pilots 1. Stick around for the Bayou Blasters second intermission show. It's coming up after these messages. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Bayou Blasters second intermission show. We're joined by one of my good friends and
one of our most dearest corporate partners of the Shreveport Mudbugs hockey squad. We can't do it without him. Dr. Emil Janou from Sterling Dental Center. Doctor, thanks for the time. We do appreciate you coming on.
Well, thanks, Chad. I appreciate it. I'm always glad to be a part of anything that's involved with Shreveport and especially athletics, and I'm glad to be able to do it.
Just talk about how things are going at Sterling Dental Center.
Well, Sterling is growing as you would like to. We are now open on Fridays, and that's going to be an ongoing process. We're kind of in that experimental phase right now, where we're just open in the mornings right now from 9 to 1, but we're hoping to get it to 8 to 5 and treat it as a normal day. We are always working on our techniques and any new science that's out there in technology. We're always trying to improve ourselves and stay current with the current technology.
I guess every dentist is different. Can you talk about some of the services that you provide patients at Sterling Dental Center?
Well, we're going to cover every basic procedure that any general dentist can do, from a cleaning to a full exam, that's accompanied with your cleaning. X-rays, we're going to be able to read, X-rays, find any cavities on X-rays, that type of stuff. But we also do, we are offering right now Invisalign at our office, as well as implant placement too. So it's kind of a one-stop shop. Now, of course, not every case is going to be able to be treated that way. You got to have, you got to meet these specific requirements, because sometimes that's what specialists, are for, as more complicated things. But, look, we do fillings, root canals, extractions, crowns, bridges, partials, dentures, basically your normal services. But we are doing Invisalign cases and implant placement and restoration.
You've been doing this for quite a while. You seem to enjoy it a lot. Every time I come here, it's a great atmosphere, especially with the girls. What's the best part of the job?
Best part of the job is when you actually change somebody's outlook on life.
So that can happen?
Yeah. I mean, you have somebody who comes in and say, I don't smile in pictures. I hide in the back in pictures. I don't talk with my mouth open. I kind of, and they come in and you come up with a treatment plan, and it might take a couple years to get everything done, but when it's finally done and you have a start picture and an end picture, and they start crying in your chair because their outlook on life is different now. All they want to do is go smile and laugh and be in pictures. As compared to 3 years prior, and they wanted nothing to do with it. I think it's transformational. It really is, and that's one thing that you could have the worst day, and then you get that one person, and you're like, okay, this is why I do my job.
We're talking to Dr. Emil Janou from Sterling Dental Center, one of our corporate partners of Mudbugs Hockey. I'm one of those kind of OCD guys. I'm a broadcaster. I'm around a lot of people. I shake hands, kiss babies. I try to brush my teeth as often as possible, floss as often as possible, use mouthwash as often as possible. But your theory is you don't have to get too crazy, as maybe some would advise. You just have to be smart about it and do it, a certain amount of times a day.
Right. Ultimately, your goal is to brush twice a day, floss once a day. I am not opposed to more.
Which I do.
Right. There's nothing, unless you're being super aggressive with it where you're actually causing damage to your teeth, which can happen. But as long as you're doing twice a day and flossing once a day, studies prove that you're going to be in a good realm. Now, there's caveats to that too, because some people come in and they say, I brush every day or twice a day. What is going on? Well, you're not brushing right.
Okay.
So that's why it's always wise to get with your hygienist. If you're having any questions, and be like, show me how to brush right. Show me how to floss right, because there are ways to brush and floss right. And if you are not doing it correctly, you're not doing any good.
Right. Now, you have 4 girls at home. Is this something you go through with them? They must be masters of their craft by now.
So believe it or not, I still check each one of their but that's me. I'm going to do that
as a dad, not only as a doctor.
Right. But and the thing is that teeth are my thing. So I'm like I'm gonna stay on top of it. But my 5-year-old can brush by herself. My 4-year-old can too. She chooses not to because she's the baby and everybody does it for her. But the twins, they're great. They all know what they're doing and know what they're looking for. And that's a key thing. I mean, it's like where to brush, how to brush.
Now, one thing that I picked up from one of your assistants was that I was brushing too hard, and maybe everything else looked good, but my gums might have been a little bit more weaker. So I went ahead and changed from not a manual toothbrush to an electric toothbrush. Is there a preference that one better than the other? I know you have an electric toothbrush as well. Is that something that maybe you recommend for people in general, or do you think it's case by case?
I think it's case by case because I have both. I have I have a manual and an automatic toothbrush. I have I have like I have a Sonicare, and then I also just have a normal, regular, run-of-the-mill toothbrush. But I also know that I'm not going to apply too much pressure and get some recession or get some of those sensitive areas along your gum lines, because studies show that in the first 30 seconds of brushing is when you exert the most amount of force. A lot of people just stick the toothbrush in the mouth, put it on the side of their teeth, and go. And as a result, you get recession, and basically you're brushing away part of your tooth. So that's where the sensitivity comes from. So I think it's a product of your own environment, how you're doing at home, how you're brushing. A lot of people are super aggressive brushers, and all they want is a hard toothbrush, when those should never ever be made. I mean, ultimately, all you want is a soft bristled toothbrush. But Sonicares are great, Oral-B's are great. It's all, as I said, it's all dependent upon what works for you. How do you do with this? And are you an aggressive brusher? Ask your hygienist. They'll be able to tell you. Ask your dentist. He will be able to tell you. Come see me. I'll be able to tell you. It's one of those things. It's you'll see certain markers, and you're like, hey, you probably need to switch to a mechanical toothbrush. Why? Because you're being too aggressive, and the mechanical toothbrush takes that out of your hands, and it just does it for you. So, needless to say, it's a situational type of thing.
Before I let you go, I mean, a big thing for a lot of people is people don't always have dental insurance. That's a big thing. It's a problem because I think people are maybe scared to go to the dentist, thinking it's going to cost a fortune just for an exam, X-rays, and all that. But you have a way of helping those people get treated. Right.
Well, besides the ability we do accept care credit, which it's kind of like a credit card for insurance, and we do accept that. We also offer an in-house membership club where people can come in, and if they don't have insurance, they can join our membership club. And there's certain perks. There's 2 free cleanings a year, and then there's also 20% off your treatment and stuff like that. But it's at a monthly cost. But it's our membership club, and it's got some really good perks to it.
Has that grown since you started that?
Exponentially. It's amazing how many people don't have insurance, and
it's unbelievable.
Yeah, and they come in and they're like, look, I don't have insurance. What can you do for me? And you're like, okay.
You never want to turn anybody away.
Right. And the biggest thing is, look, you take care of the worst stuff first. And as you progress, and if you haven't been in a while, it's not a big deal anymore. Look, we're going to take care of the worst stuff first. And as you come in, each visit gets easier and easier and easier. And then by the time your treatment's completed, then you're just on recall. It's just every 6 months, boom, boom, boom. And okay, so you come in, you get all your work done. In a year and a half, you get one small new cavity. That's not a big deal compared to when you came in, 2 years prior, you had to have 2 root canals. And so it's a process. But yeah, so worst stuff first is always, your main priority. But being able to offer that in-house membership program is really, it's a nice thing to be able to offer to patients, just because it really is. It's a shame how many people don't have coverage, and look, there's not an easy way to say it. But it's with technology and products and everything. We've gotten expensive, and it's not for it. Look, I'm providing the service, and I would be like, I couldn't do this without help.
Sure.
So I get it,
That's Dr. Emil Janeau from Sterling Dental Center, proud corporate partner of Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. You can give him a call if you want to make an appointment at 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. If you give him a call, they got the most friendliest staff. The atmosphere is unbelievable. Every time I come here, it feels like I'm not fearing going to the dentist. I think people kind of feel that. But this is a fun-loving atmosphere. I think people should be a little more upbeat about going to the dentist, other than that stigma, right?
Oh yeah, that's. Everybody comes in there like, I hate you, and I'm like, well, I like you too. But yeah, it's just not as scary as it used to be. Medicine is great. That's why we use it. There are so many procedures in terms of how to relieve anxiety, but it is, man. I have lots of people who come in who our age haven't been in 15 years.
Yep.
Because they went as a kid.
I was one of those people.
And you have that one experience, and then you are just, it's like, you're concreted in. You can't do it. But yeah, look, it's nothing that it used to be anymore. As I said, technology is amazing. Drugs are amazing, and that's what you learn how to do. As a result, you get a lot more positive experience and a lot more happier patients.
That's Dr. Emil Janeau. Thank you for your corporate partnership with the Mudbugs. We couldn't do it without you, and thanks for the time. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Chad. I appreciate it, buddy.
We'll be back with more after these messages on the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522. Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada & Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada & Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Welcome back into the Stormont Vale Event Center here in Topeka, Kansas. Mudbugs have a 2-1 lead going into the third. Shot 16-15 overall in favor of the Pilots, and some of those saves Perron's had to make have been quite difficult, and boy, he's been absolutely stellar in net. The only goal he gave up was one of those weird ones because the official never saw it go in, and there was kind of a delay before they awarded the goal to Austin McCarthy. Third period about to be underway. Smith and Green at center ice. Puck is won there by Smith. Mudbugs have the puck back to my right. They're skating from right to left in the final period. Here comes Peters. Peters will pelt it in to the Topeka zone. Smith in there. Oh, he goes hard into the boards, and a penalty coming up to Topeka. It's going to be a holding call. It's going against the Pilots, and the Mudbugs will go on the Swepco power play. Boy, did not waste any time. 16 seconds in to this third period. It's going to be John Gormley who looks a bit perplexed, and he will take a seat for 2 or less. Face off now to the right of Dobes. Mudbugs 1 for 2 on the man advantage tonight. Miller able to power home his third goal of the year. The assist went to Gerard. Battle at one there by the Mudbugs. They have it. That's Sherino. Back up top to Gerard. Gerard waits. Now to Miller. Miller. He's got Smiley in front of the cage. Gerard now to Smith. Smith now crisscrosses over to Gerard. Gerard from the right point over to Miller. Miller waits. Miller waits. Miller now to Sherino from the near circle. Back to Miller. Miller back to Sherino. Sherino from the near half wall. He'll delve it in deep there to Witherspoon. Witherspoon now. Back to Gerard. Back to Witherspoon. Witherspoon playing pass. Over to Gerard. Playing catch in the backyard. Miller's got it from the point of Sizzler. And he scores! That was Miller from the top of the point. It's his second of the game. It's a power play goal. Mudbugs 3, Pilots 1. Smiley might have tipped it in front, and the Mudbugs have a 2-goal lead. We'll see who gets it. Miller shot it from the point. Smiley set up the screen. He might have got a piece of it. We'll get the official call in just a second. Time of the goal, 53 seconds into the third. It's going to be Smiley's. He tipped it in front. So Miller gets a 1-1 night. He'll get the only assist. Probably add one a little later on. Big goal there for Smiley. That's his second of the year. Boy, Jack Smiley doing dirty work down low, and he's able to get rewarded for it. And now we got a fight along the far corner. It's Timber Lewis. He wants to throw it down with Zilich. A couple of right hooks missed, and now the officials get in. Oh, come on. Let him go. Lewis hot under the collar. Zilich just the same way. Lewis, one of those outdoorsy type of guys. Him and Zilich had a wrestle match. I'm not sure if any punches got thrown. Power play goal once again, 53 seconds in by Smiley. Bugs have a 3-1 lead. You know what they say about 2-goal leads? It's very dangerous in hockey. I wonder if we're going to get offsetting roughing calls, I'm imagining. Taken there by Gormley, throws it. Gets slowed down there by Koklachev, and Topeka comes in offsides off the initial faceoff win. Lewis and Zilich. Oh, wow. Well, if you're going to give him a 10-minute misconduct, just let him go a little bit longer then. They're both gone for 15. I don't really understand that. I mean, they were trying to connect on their right hooks. Just got to give them a little time to make contact. But the lead official, Rocco Stachuak, turned over, all alone, thrown across. And I think that Green should have went to the net. He might have had a better scoring chance. He had Kennedy with him, and the Mudbugs dodge a huge bullet. All the way down the length of the ice in the Topeka zone. Roughed up there is Gormley. Now to the near half wall. Visbelis, 3-1 lead for the Mudbugs. Smiley, who had the goal early in this period, battles for it over to Weber. A shot off the mask of Dobis. Boy, you could hear it too. All right, back out to center. It was like an old catcher taking a fastball to the mask. Behind the cage of Dobis, off the far side. Boy, an egregious giveaway for the Mudbugs, and they avert disaster. You don't want to start giving Topeka freebies. Oh, Miller, trouble handling it, thrown toward the net, gobbled up there by Perrant. As Kennedy threw it toward the net. 3:04 gone by here in the Sterling Dental Center third period. Buckle up. Timber Lewis landed one of those right hooks. That's going to be a Sterling Dental Center big hit of the game. Get your teeth checked by giving my good old friend Dr. Emil Janu and his crew a call at 318-688-1040 or log in on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Face-off battle out there by Shreveport. Kicked around. Now booted into the near corner. The Mudbugs have it. They'll advance it up ahead. Waltman will scale it in along that far corner. Have Sherino go chase it down. Now to the near corner it goes. Pinball around, back out to center. Brazil's got it. He'll throw it up ahead. Puck whisked in there by Witherspoon behind the cage of Dobis. Now to the near corner it goes. Punched around there by Scott. Back out to center. Now taken there by Scott. Scott comes in. He's got positioning from the far circle. Quick shot. Point blank save made there by Perrant. Now from the far corner. Now along the inboards. Stolen away there by Witherspoon. Takes a hard hit. Now along to the far corner. Puck now flipped in there by Fetchko on net. Dobis makes the save. Now back the other way. Here comes Sandoval. Drop back pass intercepted there by Waltman. Played back out to center. All the way down it goes. Now along to the far corner there by Kovacs. He'll work it up ahead there to Yo. Yo's backs up now to the left point. He'll throw it back up top now to Martinelli. A shot blocked in front through the slot. Back to Martinelli. Across. Quick shot. Glove save. Made there by Perrant and a beauty. Stone cold robbery on Sandoval from the near circle. What a sprawling save there by Perrant. Just a marvelous glove grab by the Gulf Breeze Florida native. And Sandoval was waiting, and he thought he had one. He looked up at the ceiling at what could have been. Boy, Perrant has been sharp tonight all game long. He's got a 3-1 lead. Brazil, the captain, fumbles it around a bit. He'll whip it back out to center off the stick of Koklachev. It trickles just wide. Taken there by Anderson. He'll angle it off the near side boards there from Muchatello. Puck stolen away there by Steele. Steele now from the near corner. Thrown around now to the far side. Now sealed up along that far corner. 3-1 lead for the Mudbugs. Behind the cage now to the near side it goes to Muchatello. Muchatello gains the blue line from the right side. Muchatello throws it toward the net. Blocker save made there by Perrant. Now through the slot. Green's got it. Penalty coming up for the Mudbugs. Delayed extra attacker time. Steele touches up and we'll get a whistle. And the Mudbugs will go on the first choice personnel penalty kill. We'll see who the guilty culprit is. It is a hooking infraction. And it's going against Koklachev. A long face for Koklachev as he goes in the box. He'll keep Timber Lewis company. Maybe Lewis will pick up a few pointers on how to fight. Koklachev can't wait to get in one when he celebrates a birthday next month. And he'll celebrate it as they take on Lone Star. Back up top now to Kovacs. Kovacs from the point, thrown toward the net. Blocked in front. Peters pelts it off the near side boards and down the length of the ice. 6 minutes gone by here in the third. Shreveport 3, Topeka 1. This is a big opportunity here for the Pilots to creep closer. They gain the blue line from the far side. That's Kennedy, who had a goal last night. Dished on over to Green, past his bouncing stick, and we got a whistle. It's a penalty coming up. Looks like it's going against the Mudbugs. Oh, wow. And the Mudbugs are going to be 2 men down. And this is gut check time for the Mudbugs. As Richie Perrant, who has been sensational, is going to have to be even bigger. A break in the action. 13:50 remaining here in the third. Mudbugs 2 men down after these messages. They're up 3-1. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
I'm not sure if it was a penalty, but it's a cross-checking call on Miller. Looked a bit iffy, if you ask me. Icky is as sticky as taffy. And that one was a little bit of a sticky call against the Mudbugs, but they're down 2 men. This is a huge opportunity for Topeka, who are down by a pair. Face off, one there by the Mudbugs, and able to poke it out of the zone. That's huge. 1:20 left of 2 men advantage. 2-man advantage for Topeka. Gliding into the zone, there is Green. He waits. Now top of the point there to Salem. Salem now to the near side there to Kennedy. Kennedy's got it. Waits from the near circle. Back up top to Salem. Around the horn they go. Now to Salem. Salem to McCarthy from the far port. Now to Salem, a shot wide of Perrant. Off the near side window, but not out. Now stolen away there by Weber. He can't get it out. Miller, McCarthy, a blast. Stick save made there by Perrant. Green from the far half wall. Down to 45 seconds left of 5-on-3 time. Uh-oh, they lost a stick. Weber has no stick. Mudbugs got to clear it here. This is a danger time here. Salem to the near circle there to Kennedy. Now to the far point. Now to Salem, a shot. Shot save made it, a ricochet out of the zone, and now Weber's got to get a fresh stick. He does as he comes off the ice. Now Kennedy from the high slot waits. 20 seconds left, a 5-on-3 time. Kennedy, a shot blocked in front there by Brazil, and the puck is bombed down the length of the ice. What a great job there by the captain, selling out. Down to 10 seconds left, a 5-on-3 time. Mudbugs are going to get 1 man out. Here comes Yo, skates in from the near circle. Now around the horn. He waits, and now Koklachev gets out of the box. He rushes back on. 5-on-4 penalty power play. Shot blocked there by Nattyshek, and it ricochets out of the zone. What a dangerous sequence for the Mudbugs, but boy, not much duress for Richie Perrant, and that's a great thing. Down to 12:15 remaining in the third, 26 seconds left. A first-choice personnel penalty kill time. What great work from this first-choice personnel penalty kill unit. Face-off now in the far circle, deep in the Mudbug zone. They're not out of the neck of the woods yet. Face-off won there by Shreveport, though. Now to the near side, taking his time, and the puck is laser beamed down the length of the ice. Weber into forecheck. Now to the near side. Good job there by Weber, and he steals it. And he'll send it down to the far corner. Kill off more seconds. Down to 5 seconds left. Miller ready to get out of the box. 2-1, but then the Mudbugs with a huge kill. Thrown toward the net there by Muchatello, and a stick save made there by Perrant. Great work there by the Mudbugs, who were down 2 men, up by 2, and they stay up by 2 with 11:48 to go in the third. And everybody breathing a sigh of relief on the Mudbugs bench for now. Face-off to the left of Richie Perrant, who's been sensational tonight. Looking for his 3rd win of the year, his 2nd in a row. Battle at one there by Shreveport's Gerard. And he'll slither it down the length of the ice. Slowed down there for Sherino. Sherino gets hauled down, and that's going to be a penalty. And the Mudbugs are going to go on the power play, and the Mudbugs might have got away with one there. It looked like Sherino was losing an edge. Might have been a makeup call from Rocco Stowichiak. Martinelli looks in disbelief, and he better get in the box or they're going to tack on 2 more. And now some words getting exchanged between both benches. And the Mudbugs go on the Swepco power play. Boy, this is a fun one tonight, folks. Face-off one there by the Mudbugs. Lyons fires! Oh, it might have grazed off the post. Penalty on Martinelli. Mudbugs have 2 power play goals tonight. They have awakened out of the grave. Now to the near corner it goes. Puck played out to center. Taken there by Gerard, and he'll take it all the way back. 9 minutes gone by in the third. This is plenty of time. The Mudbugs don't want to lollygag here. Miller to the far side there to Witherspoon. He'll bank it off the far side boards. And in deep into the near corner it goes. Played back up top now to Smiley. Throws it toward the net, just wide. Trying to hold the zone there is Smiley. Now Sherino has it. He'll skitter it into the far corner there for Smiley to grab. Smiley with a goal tonight. He'll kick it around that near corner. Getting hassled with there by Kovacs. Now the puck is just lodged into a ditch and nobody can dig it out. It's like pigeons fighting over a piece of bread. Smiley kicking it around, playing footsies along that far corner. He does play it out free. Sherino now fighting it along the walls. Boy, Topeka doing a great job of working off precious seconds of power play time. Back up top now. Miller's got it at the point. From the far circle, Witherspoon will back it up to the right point. He waits, skates in now from the far half wall. Dished up top to Miller. Now played into the near side there to Gerard. He'll crisscross. Now the Witherspoon from the far half wall. Quick shot, save made. Rebound chance, punch just wide. Oh, the Mudbugs had a chance. It was just off the stick of Sherino trying to wrist it home, and the puck is speared but not out. Kept in there by Sherino. Now to Miller. Down low to Sherino. Back up top. Fires. See. Oh, might have got a piece of Dobis and back out to center, and we're back to 5-on-5 playoff. 5-on-5 hockey. Feels like a playoff game, doesn't it? 3-1 lead for the Mudbugs. 9:20 remaining here in the third. Bugs 3, Pilots just 1. Now to the far side it goes. Galloping up the ice is the Alaskan native. That's Smith, throws it toward the net. Stick save made. He took a hard shot along the chest there by Gonzalez. Now to the far side it goes there to Oberg. Oberg cannot get it out. Kept in from the far side. 2-on-1. Thrown to Koklachev. He fires and he scores! The Russian Bear, Koklachev, took a brilliant pass and buried that baby home. 4-1 Shreveport. Peters and Koklachev make great work of Dobis, and they have a 3-goal edge with 8:53 to go in the third. Hot cocoa time. Boy, that's got to feel good for the Russian Bear. It's his 3rd goal of the year. Steele picks up his 2nd assist. And the Mudbugs continue to attack. Quick shot there by Smiley, goes wide. 8:53 was what was remaining, so 11:07 time of the goal. And the Bugs have a 3-goal lead. What a huge goal to give the Mudbugs some cushion to work with. The way Perron's been playing tonight, a 3-goal lead feels like a 6-goal deficit for Topeka. And now in deep along the inboards, along that far side, Procopio battling for. So Koklachev with his 3rd from Steele at 11:07. 4-1 lead for the Mudbugs. Now the puck is just gunned into the Topeka zone there by Procopio. Falling down there is Rocco Statuiak. Now behind the cage, taken there by Kennedy. Fumbling around there is Scott. Into Steele there is Nadishak, a shot. Paul, glove save made there by Dobis, and he's got it. 7:01 remaining here in the third. Bugs 4, Pilots 1. Shots 23-21 now in favor of Shreveport. What a great game from plenty of guys tonight. Steele with a couple of assists. Sam Miller 1-1. Richie Perron's been magnificent. Face off now in the left wing circle. Deep in the Topeka zone. One there by the Pilots. As they will rattle it off the near side glass. Taken there by Yo. Yo could not get past Brazil's stick. And Brazil has it behind the cage. Big shout out to the Brazils. Tuning tonight from Granville, Michigan. Glad to have Miss Kate, Coach Joel with us. Now from the far side, Smith comes to the zone. Smith throws it toward the net. It went just wide. He had Gormley on his tail. Now played back out to center. Penalty coming up. It looks like this one is got Smith and Gormley tied up with a few fisticuffs. Not sure who's going in the box, though. Penalty box now opening up for Shreveport. And it looks like Smith is taking a trip to the box. Is he the only one? He is. And he is bleeding. It's a roughing call on Smith. I thought they were going to even it up. .6:34 remaining here in the third. Still plenty of time for Topeka. They have the scoring power to get back in this game. Face off one there by Shreveport. Can they kill off another one? Muchatello's got it. Spinned around. Over to Salem. Salem now to Muchatello. Thrown toward the net. Sticked away there by Peters. And the Mudbugs able to pinball it back out to center. Salem all the way back into his own zone, getting hassled with there by Weber. What great job there by Weber. Boy, he's been just magnificent on the PK all year. Now from the far side, from the far circle, a quick shot. Glove save made there by Perrant. As they come crashing into the net, and now pushing and shoving. We have not seen Carson Nichols in a while, and trying to figure out where he has gone. And I'm not sure if he had some aches and pains. We got a penalty coming up to Zilic. Wow. Oh, they're going to even it up. So Muchatello's the pucks. Peters starting to make fun of the way he fights. And Muchatello and Peters are starting to bark at each other. Oh, this is a classy confrontation. Now a few smiles. I'm not sure if they were talking about a girl now. They're smiling at each other now as they're talking. I've never seen two guys who went at it, and now they're starting to share pleasantries, it seems. Well, they got big old cowbells here in Topeka. They got one of those dumbbell-looking cowbells. I'm not even sure if a cow can even wear one of those bells. It's so big. We got to hold it with two hands. Seeing a couple of ladies in front of me. Boy, they're strong women right there. That looks like a big potato. Quick shot there. Stick save made there by Perrant. Still 5-on-4 hockey. Now played off the near side boards, nipped back out to center. In pursuit there is Visbelis. And played back behind the cage now. There by Salem. 4-1 lead for the Bugs. Kennedy plays it back, and the puck is wristed in there by Visbelis as he continues to do great work here on the PK. 5:25 to go. Off the far side boards through the neutral zone. Dropped off there to Kennedy. Kennedy now from the high slot, space from the far circle. Quick wrister tipped on net, save made there by Perrant. Now thrown toward the net, trying to cover it up. He can't as it's whistled off the near side glass. Quick shot there, goes wide of Perrant into the near corner. 5 minutes to go here in the third. 25 seconds left now on Smith's penalty. From the far circle, quick shot, gets the glass. There by Green. Salem will throw it into Green's area. Stolen away there by Gockler. Gockler rifled it around the far corner, but he can't get it out. Salem from the point, waits. Back to 5 seconds left now to Green. Fires, glove save made there by Perrant. Thrown toward the net. Save made there by Perrant. A couple of secondary chances, and Perrant stands tall once again. He's got 22 saves on the night. With 4:34 remaining here in the third. It has been a healthy competition between Perrant and Balboa, and boy, they have been neck to neck. Especially these last couple of weekends. Puck high, sticked out of the zone. Picking it up there is Sherino. Back to 5-on-5. Quick shot! Oh, sprawling through there was Waltman looking for his first goal of the year. Just off the right pad of Dobis. Played back up top. Gerard throws it through traffic. Trickled on net. Dobis makes the stop. It hit off the stick of Waltman again. Waltman is hungry for his first goal of the year, and it's going to come, buddy. They love that young guy. Never stops talking, quite the comedian. They like to call him Wally. As I like to call him, Wally World, in reference to, of course, National Lampoon's Vacation, which might be the best of that one. I don't know, Christmas Vacation's pretty good. It's right around the corner. Christmas, you got to watch it around the Christmas time. I don't even think European Vacation was all that bad either. Mudbugs got Wally World back on the bench. Face off one there by Shreveport. Play back out top. Quick shot. Right pad stop made there by Dobis. And a shot there by Miller. Played back out to center. Nardici is going to go chase it down, and Gerard will come down for icing on Topeka. Shots 25-24 now in favor of Shreveport. They have a 4-1 lead. They're trying to lock up their 7th win of the year. Face off now in the right wing circle. Battle that. One there by the Mudbugs. Quick shot there by Gerard. He throws a missile on net. And it is stopped there by Dobis, and he'll cover it up with 3:56 now left in regulation. Have the Kiefers in the house as Brent Kiefer enjoying a night off. Face off from the far circle. One there by the Mudbugs. Played back up top to Miller. Now worked in deep behind the cage. Thrown around now to the near side. Pass up ahead there to Kennedy. Back out to center there to McCarthy. Off the back skate of Francis into the Topeka zone. Fumbling it around there was Corcoran. Along that far corner now. Francis goes to work. Like I said, the Mudbugs have been without Carson Nichols for a while. We're not sure what the update is, and it lost our athletic trainers a couple of weeks ago, Corey O'Brien, who is now up to the ECHL level. Congratulations to him. Working for the Greenville Swamp Rabbits. And now along the near corner, pass broken up there by Kennedy. Now to the far side it goes to Muchatello. Muchatello drop back pass to McCarthy. McCarthy, backhander, goes wide. He was looking for Muchatello to redirect it home. Puck speared back out to center. Gormley skies it back in, and thrown down there is Natty Shack as he gets roughed up pretty good there by Gormley. Oh, no. Natty Shack shaken up a bit. Now rattle off the near side glass down the length of the ice. Smith going to try to beat it out. He will for no icing. Now behind the cage. Salem will drop it off there to Gormley. He'll lay it in front there. Picked up there by Nardicia. Just missed the stick of Francois. Now through the neutral zone. Topeka back to Gormley. Gormley waits. He'll throw it up ahead. Picked up there by Brazil. Brazil now off the stick, I believe, of Steele. It did. No icing. Down to 2:15 remaining here in the third. Not sure if Simon Watson, the Topeka head coach, is going to pull his goalie to try to get 3. We'll see. I would like to think that he is. And Simon Watson saying, hey, let's pick it up. Now to the near side there to Gormley. Up ahead, off the end boards, blocked there by Koklachev, taken there by Narnicia. Now along to the far side, Francois will flip it forward, and Topeka played ahead there by Salem, and it's played back out to center. Here comes Kovacs, gains the blue line from the right side. He has it now from the hash mark. Dropped off there to Salem. Still Dobis in his net, now worked in along that near corner, down to 1.5 remaining here in the third. Big cross check there by Smiley, might have got away with one. Smiley now will seal it around that far corner, over to Koklachev. Koklachev just looking for some dump-ins here at this rate. He'll wait, throw it across, there for Smiley, waits, looking to throw it to that far corner. Mudbugs working some clock, down to 1:10 remaining here in the third. Now along to the near corner. Topeka plays it. They're calling off the dogs here. They're not going to pull the goalie. Puck now slithered around. Miller keeps it. Miller looking for his 3rd point of the night. Puck deflected into the back of the netting. And we'll get a break in the action. Mudbugs will be back at home next Friday night. Join us. Mudbugs in the Ice Rays Oktoberfest. You don't want to miss it. Get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to mudbugshockey.com. What a great night for Perrant. Looking to be a star in this game. He probably will be. Now played up ahead through the neutral zone. Will trickle just wide of Perrant. Now whipped into the near corner, down to 30 seconds remaining now in the third. Now along that far corner, down to 15 seconds. Mudbugs are going to win this game. Now back out to center, controlled there by Miller. He'll pop it up across the neutral zone, through the slot now, back out to center. 4 seconds, back into the Mudbug zone. They'll seal it up. Muchatello, one last chance, and that'll do it. Mudbugs win! Mudbugs win! Mudbugs win! Claws up! Final score, Mudbugs 4, Pilots 1. A great night for Richie Perrant, a great night for Sam Miller, and a multiple point for Garrett Steele as the Mudbugs split their 2-game set against the Topeka Pilots, losing 2-0 last night and coming back to win 4-1 this evening. Mudbugs go to 7-5 on the year. And Topeka will suffer their 4th loss of the season. Stick around for the Raising Cane's postgame show. I need some Chet's Clawsome sauce to hose me down. I don't know about you. It's coming up after these messages. 4-1 Bugs, that's your final. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back into the Raising Cane's postgame show. Final score, the Mudbugs 4. The Pilots 1, shots on goal 27-24 in favor of the Mudbugs as they improved to 7-5 on the year and 14 points now on the year. And this was a big win to topple the South Division leading Topeka Pilots. It all started with Sam Miller at 10:51 here in the Raising Cane's postgame show. Fired to one home from the far circle. It was a power play goal. Snapped an 0-for-20 drought the Mudbugs were in. Alexi Gerard got the only assist at 10:51 of the first. Austin McCarthy came back at 14-11 on a 2-on-1 break. Muchatello threw it to the slot. McCarthy beat Perrant. The officials didn't know if it did, but it was in the back of the net. McCarthy's 7th of the year, and we were tied at 1. Then at 19:01 of the first, David Brazil came through the slot. Perfect pass from Jacob Smith now, they're saying. And David Brazil was able to get his second goal of the year as he rocked the top shelf for his second goal of the year and made it a 2-1 game, and the Mudbugs never looked back. No scoring in the second. Richie Perrant made some nice stops. At 53 seconds into the third, it was Jack Smiley in front, tipped home his second goal of the year, assisted by Alexi Gerard, who picked up his second point of the game. And it was a 3-1 Shreveport lead. And then Timofey Koklich, a perfect pass from Garrett Steele, was able to bury home his third of the year at 11:07, and the Mudbugs won 4-1. Richie Perrant with 23 saves on the night. Alexi Gerard with a couple of assists. He looked dynamite. And here are your Scuba Ventures 3 stars of the game. Your 3rd star, the captain, David Brazil. He was dynamite tonight. Had a goal. It was the game winner through the slot. Pretty shot, and he had a great overall game. Your 2nd star of the game. I'm going to give it to Sam Miller. He scored the goal from the top of the circle. He looked just a little bit better than Alexi Gerard as far as star-worthy. Your top star of the game, though, Richie Perron. He made dynamite saves, 23 only on the night, but some of them were marvelous and sensational and acrobatic, if I might add. And it was a nice night for Perron and the Mudbugs. He is our top star. Those are your Scuba Ventures 3 stars of the game. For all your scuba needs, go to 231 Mount Zion Road in Shreveport or log on to scubaventures.com. Final score, the Mudbugs 4, the Pilots 1. Join us next Friday night. The Mudbugs back home to take on the Corpus Christi Ice Race for a 2-game series. It'll be Oktoberfest at George's Pond in Hearst Coliseum. Get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 during business hours or logging on to mudbugshockey.com. Until next time, I'm Chet Yoder signing off here from Topeka, Kansas. Final score, the Mudbugs 4, the Pilots 1. Have a good night and a better tomorrow. And as always, claws up.
Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey has been brought to you by Landers Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram, Raising Cane's, Generational Financial Advisors, Scuba Ventures, DeFata and Associates, LLC, State Farm, Sterling Dental Center, and Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy. Thank you for listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Until next time, claws up!